Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to my first ever cooking tutorial video. And today we're gonna do a Vietnamese gỏi cuon, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. So this is our ingredients we're gonna use to making of our gỏi cuon. And the first thing we use is 300 grams of fresh noodle, 200 grams of pork belly, 30 kinds of any shrimps, and different kinds of vegetable I'm gonna roll down in front of you, 15 rice paper, 20 grams of green shallots, and finally we got 300 grams of lettuce. Okay, so the first step is to wash our vegetable, and to do so we have to put our vegetable dump into a basket and then fill it with water. Now please pour in gently, also you're gonna smash the leaves and then just stir it around, wash all the dirt in there, and then you finish, you put it into a dry bucket to dry all your vegetable. And now I just clean up all the mess into it. And for the basket, you can pour it into your sink. So our second step is to clean out pork, and to do so you can do the same thing as the vegetable, but the thing is that you have to wash the pork between the fat and the meat, and then you have to hack all of the skins, the excess skin on the porks, like as showing on the video. Now you can you can hack it with your knives, and while the water is pouring down, if you're done finished, you put it back to your plates and ready to cook. So this is a step to clean out shrimps. To do so, you just pour out water into a basket, and then you have to rub all through the skins of the shrimps. And then next is that you can cut the head of the shrimps or the skins of the shrimps by using a knife, and use your fingers on the face of the knife and just scrape it, and you can put it down at the sink. So yeah, do it for how much do you got. Okay, so this is a time to boil pork. To do so, you can use your normal stove and fill it in with normal tap water, and then you can put it into your industrial stove, and you can put it to heat level 9, and then you're gonna put some salt and some flavor enhancer into it. And for recommendation, I think I could put a teaspoon into the pot, and then you can stir it around with it very nicely. And then when it's the highest point of boiling, you can put your pork into a pot, and please put it gently and nicely, or else you're gonna spill it everywhere. So while a pork is cooking, you have to put your shrimps in a different pot with no water, and put the same heat as the pork, and then you put the lid into it and wait for approximately a minute. Then open the lids and use chopstick if you want, and stir it around. Also, all the shrimps can cook neatly. So it is time to cut up porks, and to do so you need your cutting board and your knife, and to do so you have to use your 3-finger rules and on the meat and cut as thinly as possible. And when I say as thin as possible, it means that it's between 1.5, 1.5, or 2 centimeters long. So once you got all your ingredients in front of you, now you need to prepare to roll. And to do so, you use a rice paper. And please put your smooth slice of the rice paper on your plate. Next is that you have to use your 3 fingers and dip into the water bowls, and just scrape through the rice paper, so make it easy to roll. And please don't dip it too much, or else you're gonna make the rice paper soggy. Next is that you put your lettuce in the straight lines, and then you're gonna put your noodles, and put as much as you like, but then don't too much, or it's just gonna be overwhelmed. Next, set your porks also on top of the noodles and in the straight lines. Next to your shrimps, usually you could put as much as you want. Now this is just that. So there's some missing clips in my parts, and I'm really sorry about this. Things don't go very well for me, so this is just a time lapse of me making gỏi cuon. So you're supposed to do is that you put all of your vegetables in, and like when you roll one first, and you put your shallots. So in order to create our dipping sauce, and we now have to mince our garlic. To do so, you have to crush your garlic of 3 times, and then just finely mince them And when it finally minced them, we can put into a pot. Now you prepare your pot with some cooking oil, and when it is heated up already, you can put all your garlics into the pot, and then you can use your chopstick or anything to stir your garlics around. And until when it is done and when it's turned your color into golden, you can put your sauce in there and some coconut water in it, and then stir it around. When you feel like it's too or it's missing flavor, you can pour in more sauce in it. So I hope you guys will enjoy watching my video, and I'm gonna see you in the near future.